Setiap tahun bila Ramadan tiba, suasana di Malaysia berubah hampir sepenuhnya. Waktu siang jadi lebih tenang, malam pula hidup dengan lampu, bazar dan orang ramai keluar mencari juadah berbuka. Bagi kita yang dah biasa, semua ini nampak normal. Tapi bagi Mak Salleh yang pertama kali datang ke Malaysia ketika Ramadan, pengalaman ini bukan sekadar menarik, ia benar-benar membuka mata dan hati. Dan ada satu perkara yang selalu jadi topik utama bagi orang barat bila bercakap tentang Ramadan di Malaysia, iaitu bazar Ramadan. Di Malaysia, bazar bukan sekadar pasar makanan. Ia macam festival tahunan. Dan vibes bazar Ramadan ini membuat banyak orang barat kagum.
We're just walking through bazaar Ramadan now. It's so busy, but everything smells really good.
Oh, and a good churros.
Okay, thank you so much.
Jelly ball.
You can tell when there's a popular one because the queues are just so long. Everyone's in the queue.
Better be worth the wait. Mac and cheese with, looks like some sort of short rib on top, and it looks fantastic. Mac and cheese brisket, please. Sorry, yeah. Okay, take a look at that. Oh, that beef brisket is a bit spicy. It's getting spicier.
Hi, sweetie. Why you like Malaysia? Very, very hot. Why? You like hot?
Yeah. Terima kasih. Bye. Coconut?
No. Chicken soup.
Ah.
Oh, carrot, chocolate inside.
Oh,
Have the bag.
the bear? Okay.
1 million.
One bag.
What do you sell?
Sticky rice, roti janggut.
Oh, how much?
This is 20.
20.
Free one.
Bagi mereka, bazar bukan sekadar tempat makan. Ia simbol komuniti. Semua lapisan masyarakat ada. Keluarga, pelajar, pekerja, semua berkumpul dalam satu momen yang sama setiap petang. Dan tidak hanya bazar Ramadan, satu hal yang membuat orang barat tertarik dengan puasa adalah puasa. Ya, melihat banyak orang Malaysia berpuasa, ramai orang barat mula bertanya-tanya, macam mana rasanya tahan lapar dan dahaga dari pagi sampai petang? Ada yang cuba sekadar ingin tahu, ada yang cuba kerana hormat, ada juga yang cuba kerana cabaran diri sendiri.
First time fasting today went very well. Obviously 35 degrees in the middle of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which made it a little more difficult, but I've just had a Nando's, that authentic Malaysian cuisine, and I feel incredible. The no food wasn't too bad, the no water got a bit tough in the heat, to be honest, but now that I've had an energy drink, a couple litres of water and a chicken burger, I feel fucking incredible. I've only done it once out of the 30 days, so I feel for anybody that's doing it for the whole month, but Ramadan Mubarak to everyone, and I'll be seeing you in Brunei when I'm celebrating Eid.
Day one of fasting for Ramadan as a non-Muslim. Hi! First of all, I just need to say thank you so much for all the love and support I've received following my recent video explaining why I'm participating in Ramadan as a non-Muslim. The words that I've received have just meant so much to me, and they make me feel so supported and are assuring me that I am strong enough to do this and that I'm welcome in this space, and I'm just so grateful for that. For suhoor, I had Greek yogurt with honey and banana. I drank as much water as I could manage and included some electrolytes as well. To break my fast, I had a chicken and vegetable broth with sourdough bread, a protein shake, and I am actually going to the gym shortly, so when I come back from the gym will be when I have a more high protein meal. Overall, to conclude my first day of fasting, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling seen, I'm feeling supported, and I'm still excited to continue on this journey.
Ramai orang barat rasa gembira bila cuba belajar berpuasa walaupun mereka bukan Muslim. Ini sebab mereka selalu dapat sokongan daripada orang Islam di sekeliling. Untuk Mak Salleh, pengalaman ni memang satu kejutan besar. Dengan berpuasa, mereka mula faham betapa bermaknanya puasa bagi seorang Muslim. Bukan itu saja, Ramadan di Malaysia juga buat ramai Mak Salleh benar-benar faham erti toleransi yang sebenar. Perkara ni turut dikongsi oleh seorang Mak Salleh bernama Greg yang menceritakan rasa kagum dia terhadap sikap toleransi masyarakat di Malaysia melalui akaun media sosialnya.
So, what does Ramadan look like here in Malaysia, a Muslim majority country? Well, the first thing to keep in mind is that the sort of demographics of religion are not completely evenly spread across the country. They're fairly well spread, but it does depend where you live a little bit. So, for example, where I live right now is in a state called Kedah. This is the state with the second highest Muslim population in the entire country. In fact, the island I live on is 85% Muslim. But the state I used to live in, Sarawak, was just about a Christian majority. So you might see some differences depending on where you are in the country. But these are my observations here on Langkawi Island. First and foremost, for most people, it's business as usual. And by most people, I mean everyone, including people that are fasting. Despite fasting, people still have to go to work. And the thing that absolutely astounds me is I see people up on roofs, on building sites and stuff, grafting in this boiling hot sun, and they cannot consume any food and they cannot drink any water. And that's amazingly impressive if you ask me. But also people that work in retail, you know, like the shopping malls are still open, the convenience stores are still open, and many of them are staffed by Muslims. So you still have to go to work. You don't just get to sort of lay at home in the dark and wait for sunset so you can have some dinner. You got to get on with it, which is very, very admirable. And something you will notice though is that Muslim-owned eateries are generally closed, obviously, because, you know, no one's eating at them. So places that normally would sell sort of roti canai and nasi lemak in the morning and would sell various different sort of local Malay foods during the day, they are closed. But the Chinese-owned businesses, for the most part, I think all of them are still open. All the sort of Western restaurants, chain restaurants, fast food places, McDonald's, whatever, they're all still open. But of course, they cannot serve food to Muslims during the fasting time. But yeah, they're all still open. So obviously non-Muslims can still go and eat there. But carrying on from that, the streets are very, very quiet during the day because 85% of this island are Muslim. And those people are not going out and having coffee or lunch or going out and sort of buying food throughout the day. So the roads are very, very quiet. The town is very, very quiet until the evening. And then everyone rushes out. The supermarket becomes busy. The restaurants become busy. The roads become busy. As the sun goes down, everyone descends onto the town to eat, to drink, to enjoy their evening, break fast. But yes, for the most part, if you're not a Muslim, you know, you can still eat during the day. One thing you will notice is that people that aren't Muslim, for the most part, not everyone, but for the most part, will be a bit more discreet with how they eat. So you look at some of the Chinese eateries where normally they'd have lots of tables outside. They might choose to sit inside instead. They don't have to, you know, people will still sit outside or smoke publicly, whatever. But for the most part, people are respectful and try to kind of hide their activities that they're doing whilst they know that the majority of people are fasting. So yes, that is a sort of a brief overview of what Ramadan looks like here. So it's just things are quieter. Much more businesses are closed, but it's not a complete shutdown of everything. And people that aren't Muslim just try to sort of be a bit more respectful during the day so that it's not difficult for the people that are fasting having to watch them stuff food down their throats all day. So yeah, there you go.
Dalam video tu, kita boleh nampak betapa kagumnya Greg dengan tahap toleransi di Malaysia. Tak ada orang yang sengaja makan depan-depan. Kalau ada yang bukan Muslim nak makan pun, mereka buat dengan penuh hormat. Tak berlebihan. Untuk Mak Salleh, perkara ni memang satu kejutan besar. Di banyak negara barat, menahan diri semata-mata untuk hormat kepercayaan orang lain jarang berlaku secara beramai-ramai. Tapi di Malaysia, ia macam budaya bersama. Tak perlu disuruh, tak perlu dipaksa. Ramadan di Malaysia betul-betul buka mata Mak Salleh tentang maksud toleransi yang sebenar. Dan bagi mereka, cuba berpuasa di Malaysia bukan sekadar tahan lapar, tapi juga belajar jadi lebih sabar dan lebih menghargai perbezaan.